Well, hello guys. This is your girl Diva Fashionista, and I'm back. This time with a review and recap of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Can you believe we're in season 6? This is episode 1. And of course, we have to start off with our girl Keyshia Cole. We have to give her her propers because she is the biggest star on this franchise. So we start off with her talking about, where she is in her life at this moment. So at this moment, she's touring. She has new music. She lets us know that she and her husband are not together. They haven't been together for about 2.5 years because of cheating and lying and other stuff. Now, I wasn't aware of that. I did not know that they broke up because of cheating. Keyshia is so beautiful, so talented, and I'm just disappointed in Booby. So we move on to Miss Hazel E. And Miss Hazel E is fresh out of a relationship with the infamous, I could say, Cat Williams. Very funny guy. I love him. I'm so rooting for him. He can still come back. He's still talented and funny. And now she is dealing with a new guy, some guy named Rose Burgundy. And I don't know if this is Cat's money, but Hazel has had the glow up of life. She has glowed up. She is living better now. Like, living so much better. She looks good. She's feeling good. She's labeled designer out, and it's just showing. So I don't know if that's Cat's money that's done that for her, because now she went from 20 years older with Cat to 10 years younger with this Rose Burgundy guy. But she just can't wait to just rub the noses of all the girls into her newfound glow up. So now we move on to Scene by the Pool, and we see Moniece. Miss Moniece, I gotta let you guys know, I love Moniece. I love her. But why is she with this masculine chick? She's in the lady pond, as they say. But it's like, you go to be a lesbian, and now you're with the masculine looking chick, I guess. And so then in struts Miss Masika Kalisha, and there's not much storyline there. What is she really doing? What can she really say? We're still talking about her having a baby by Fetty. Okay, that was so last season. Last season was like, oh, Masika's back. She got the baby by Fetty. It was more like intriguing then. Now we've seen him still dog her out. So now it's kind of like, okay, what else is going on there? So hopefully she brings some more later on in the season, because so far I'm just not impressed. And then in walks, or should I say Naomi Campbell walks, this guy, is his name Rao Trow? I kind of missed it because I was so intrigued by him, just like yes, and just I was so intrigued by that I kind of missed his name. But he's gonna bring, from the previews I see, he might need to stick around. So yeah, the B characters are kind of stepping up to the A characters, and they're like bringing a lot of interesting, like some of the more bigger names are not really gonna be bringing us much. Like the characters that I shouldn't call them characters, like, but the people in the show that we're used to, that we've seen over the seasons, kind of not bringing us much. We kind of just we get into like an introduction of the cast, and we're not going to see this episode, we're not going to see Ray J and Princess, and even though Lyrica and A1, I'm terrible with names, so whenever I remember somebody's name, I'm just like so we're not going to see Lyrica and A1 this first episode. We get to see Brooke Valentine. Now I was so like excited for Keyshia that I didn't realize that Brooke was gonna be on this season. So we get introduced with Brooke, and Brooke, she's like, this is your girl Brooke, and I know you've been waiting. Girl, Black Twitter says otherwise. Black Twitter says who? No, you had one hit. She's like, oh, I've been known for my songs amongst other things. And everybody was posing the question, like, what? I like Girl Fight, and the episode is actually entitled Girl Fight. And I'm rooting for her as well. She's just looking good. Oh my gosh, I just love a fly diva. Like, her bundles was on everything. Like they were they were fleeky, they was lit, they were everything. Her bundles, I just the whole episode, I'm just like, Brooke, who's your stylist? Can I meet her, please? You know, she introduces us to Marcus. She still got her voice, so she still could come back and drop a single or an album. We'll see. And she's with this guy Marcus, and she lets us know that when she met Marcus, he was in the midst of a divorce, and she waited, and once she got that phone call, she hopped right on there. We're gonna fast forward. I'm not gonna keep you, because if you ain't watched the episode, we fast forward. She meets his mama, or she met her before, I don't know, but they spend some one-on-one time, and the mama lets her know that, listen, dude, he can't get married. You might want to know he ain't trying to get married right now. And basically tells her that dude ain't divorced. He's not divorced. So Brooke, she invites him over to the house, because they cut the scene. They cut the scene and just like build the suspense. But who knew? I knew that's what it was going to be, because what else could it be? He's married, he got a baby on the way. It had to be something to the effect of something that she wasn't going to be appreciative of. So we fast forward to her being at her house. She calls him over, and she is looking like a snack. Oh, Brooke is looking like a snack in his maid little lingerie outfit, and she's setting the mood. She takes out this chicken, bird, duck, I don't know, out the oven. My question was, where was the stuffing? Like, do y'all make y'all birds and it just be like, just nothing in the inside? Y'all do that? Because I don't do that. I need a little stuffing in there, a little something, an apple, something. You gotta do something besides just carcass. I don't know. So she basically lets him know that she knows, you know, and she's like, when were you gonna tell me? So, you know, he's like, oh, babe, you know, like, you know, what are we going to do now? Like, he's like, I'm here for you. Try to give her a little BS, you know, excuse. And then he, like, comes around. She's like, no, don't. Just don't. But what you want to do at this point? Because you're stuck. Like, y'all ready, you know, so you did it already. So, at this point, you love him. I guess y'all going to thug this out. But we'll see how that plays out later on this season, and I'm excited because this one's gonna be good. But I just have to say, Mona, like I'm not beefing with you. I'm not on Jocelyn's side. No, I love me some Miss Mona. I still remember when she came out at the award show with the Gucci baby carrier. I was like, who is that with the matching Gucci boots? I was like, who is this lady? And you come to find out, this is Miss Mona Scott. But Mona, I do have a problem. I have a little issue with the Love and Hip Hop franchise. Are we reading out of the same playbook? Are we reading off the same script? We just changed the city. Like, it's the same thing. It's the same damn thing. Somebody gotta cheat. You just can't be happy with this woman, no matter how successful, no matter how beautiful she is, no matter how she giving it to you early morning, late night, having your children. Dude gotta cheat. So we have a cheater on this episode, on this franchise, I should say. We have a cheater, and then didn't we already see Mimi switch sides? Like, did we not see her switch teams already? And then did she get her the masculine looking chick too? Like, it's the same. Like, we're intelligent enough to see that it's like, is it just the plot? Is it just like, that's the only thing I have to really say. Like, I just didn't enjoy. Like, I enjoyed the episode, but I just didn't enjoy that it's like the recycled storylines there. It's like we're seeing the same things over and over, and it's just like, it's going to get tired. It's tired. I'm tired of these men cheating on these beautiful women. But then if we see anybody else becoming lesbian, if anybody in New York turns lesbian, I'm gonna quit. I'm just gonna quit. That's it. I ain't watching nothing else. I ain't reviewing nothing else. I'm lying. But anyway, what else happened this episode that was worth talking about? So Hazel has this big party, I guess, to release a single, and she's calling it Women Empowerment. Didn't Jocelyn do this too? Like, come on, just have an original thought. Like, I could write, Mona, if you need me to come and get them together and give them some new storylines, holla at me, at djaboo kisses@gmail.com. She basically invites everyone because she wants to show her glow up. She wants to rub their noses in her glow up. So she arrives at her party in a chopper, boo. She hops out the chopper, the helicopter, in this full-length fur. They're doing slow motions for the cameras, like her and Rose Mahogany. What's his name? I forgot that quick. He rides with her, and yes, she just slow walks in, and we see the trio of Masika, Moniece. Did Moniece Boo come? I don't remember. And Rel or Trell, whatever the dude's name is, they arrive, and they're like hating already. They're scribbling on her poster, and they're inside just talking mess about any and everybody. Safari's over by himself, just ready. Like, Safari is always there for the turn up. Safari's there, and he's just like, yes, and ready, just see what happens. And here comes Miss Nikki Baby. Miss Nikki Baby comes in, and she's looking like money as usual. Her plastic surgery doesn't bother me. I actually like it. It's a little too dramatic and cartoonish, but I still like it, and I still like Nikki. And she goes up to Safari, and she's just like, what are you doing here? They have a little conversation, but it's like, who else are y'all going to be with? Y'all know them, but y'all don't mess with them. Who messes with them? And they're acting crazy, and it's like they're being so obvious with the hate. Whoever the people in the crowd, whether they were paid to be there or not, they seemed really like enthusiastic about Hazel's performance. And Hazel was spitting, and then I heard something like Lemonade, Beyonce, and pull up, and what you can't afford. Like, those are the lyrics that just stood out to me. And she's like, it's good, go ahead, girl, you living your dream, enjoy it, because you might have 15 seconds, you might have 15 minutes, we don't know just yet, but enjoy it. And they're just hating. They have on headphones. And why does Masika have on a Adidas like suit? Like, what? She gave no fucks, because she got on Adidas, like spandex and a top, to go to an event. And Moniece really doesn't have a dog in this fight, but Moniece is there, and she's just kind of like, it's weird seeing Moniece kind of just watching people argue. I like to watch Moniece argue. It's weird seeing her just like, okay. So yeah, Hazel performs, and they're saying stuff as she performs. So she comes off the stage. I don't know why she didn't just go, security, and just have them escorted out. Why did she feel like she needed to give them attention? She comes off the stage, and she's saying whatever she got to say into the mic. And you know Masika got a mouth, so Masika's clapping back. And they're arguing, and the next thing you know, Masika throws a drink on her. I was so embarrassed for Hazel. She looks so stupid. Like, it's just so embarrassing. Like, why did you you set her up for the drink splashing? You know, security swoops in, and it's just like, scene is over, party ruined, party done. And Safari's like, yes, women empowerment. Yeah, that's women empowerment. That's how it always turns out, I guess, on this show. So I guess the only other thing that's worth talking about on this episode is when Tiara doesn't show up to the women empowerment. So she has to call TT up and meet at a crowded ass restaurant to talk about why they have beef and what's going on with them. Now basically this is a classic case of frenemies. It seems from what I could gather, when Tiara was up and Hazel was down and she was sleeping on the couch, because she was quick to say that, both her and Rel or Trell was quick to say how she was living in her house and sleeping on the couch, and Rel said that she was the help. He thought she was the help. And like, they quick to both bring that up. And so it's like, when she was up and she was down, they were perfectly fine. But now the show is on and they're going like this, and TT starting to decline. It's like, that's when it started really, you know, the relationship started to dissolve. I think TT's one of those friends that she's on and she's the one and she's helping you out, she's okay with that. But once, you know, Hazel was finding a voice, and once she didn't need to just take what TT was throwing at her, it shifted and it wasn't acceptable. So now that, you know, she's on her major glow up, she ready to just be like, and TT's like, oh please. What I did not like, Hazel was just throwing her bag, like, oh look at my bag, did you buy that bag? did Kat buy that bag? How did you come about buying that bag? Can I see a pay stub or a W-2 to show me that you purchased that bag of your own accord? Like, how much are they paying you on this show that you now have a certified Chanel bag that's 10 G's? Like, really? Like, and even so, like, it would be nice that you're on the come up to take your friends with you, because I'm telling you, there's nothing like success if you don't have good people behind you, good people that's going to tap you, pull your coat, like, girl, you're doing the most right now. And I think Hazel needs that. So they wind up really arguing and throwing plates and drinks, and we get the impression that friendship is just over. So now Nikki and Hazel, they meet for lunch, and Black Twitter had a problem with how much Hazel was on this episode, but they meet for lunch, and I've been talking a long time. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this quick. But they meet for lunch, and they're talking, and like, Nikki's like, normally I stay out of this, but because, you know, I didn't really like what happens and how they were acting so juvenile at her event, I'm going to help her get some get back. So, you know, they're talking, and then my mouth fell open when Miss Alexis Sky came in the room. Because not only is she beautiful and just stacked, but I was just like, no, they didn't. Maybe I should have watched the trailer before I watched the episode, because I didn't expect any of this. And I'm like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. Masika, get your agent on the phone, because they are setting you up, honey. Her ex, Fetty Wap's ex, who now has a bone to pick with Masika, because she feels like I've seen them arguing on social media, and she feels like, you know, she cheated with her man. And Hazel was quick to point out that she, not only did Masika sleep with Fetty, she slept with each of their men. So yeah, some people say that she's using the term man loosely, but I think Berg was with her and was, or at least playing with her emotions, let her believe that they were together, or there was a potential for it to be something more than it was. So fast forward, they go, I don't know why Hazel knows that every Monday, I guess, they go and they're at a karaoke, they being Masika, Rail Trail, and Moniece. Tell me this man's name so I can get it right for the next review. So they go to this karaoke. So they come, they pull up, and of course they're snatched. And even like Rail Trail, who had the same type of reaction I had when he saw Alexis, like, oh hey, yeah, Alexis, oh hey, yeah. And then it just goes left. They're like, where's your friend? And, you know, he tries to lie. He's like, oh, she's booked. Well, that's what she said. Masika texts Moniece and says she's booked and busy. So, you know, he's like, oh, she's booked. And Alexis is like, booked where? And he's like, oh, they wound up, it went from where it might have been nice to just where it was ugly. And Alexis wound up throwing her bag at Rail Trail, and Rail Trail splashes over the drink. And now Moniece is standing there with her new Caucasian boo. I'm assuming this woman is Caucasian, and I have a word of advice. Moniece wasn't involved in the argument or the throwing and the tossing, but if you want to keep your nice Caucasian lady, you might want to distance yourself from these. I'm pretty sure she knows what you do for a living, but that's gonna get old real quick for that relationship. I just want to say, be forewarned. But yeah, we wrap up the episode here at this fight, and it's going to be good. From the preview, I'm excited for next Monday. This season is going to be good. I'm telling you, these B line, like this, the B cast is bringing it. They're really bringing their A game. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens with Brooke. I'm excited to see basically what's going to happen with Moniece. There's going to be lots of fights. It's going to be crazy, and I want to see what Safari brings to this season. But yes, please let me know your thoughts down below. Who you feeling, who you not feeling, how'd you like this review? Yes, and I just want to thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you, or you'll see me in the next one. Later, guys.